I just wanted to share my biggest lessons for 2024. I think this year talaga was like the most growing, the most growth-oriented year. At nagsimula siya 2 years ago. So the first lesson is, pag hindi mo alam yung pupuntahan mo or you feel lost, sometimes slowing down is one of the best things you can do. Slow down lang and try to figure out kung ano bang nangyayari sa'yo, kung bakit ka, why you are making the choices you're making, bakit ka nagre-react sa mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari sa buhay mo a certain way, taking the time to get to know what you're feeling and to get to know yourself and to get to know your issues. Nakakatulong yan. And I know that's a privilege for some. Syempre, pag let's say kayod ka ng kayod, you're in survival mode, that's hard to do. But thankfully, I worked very hard enough to be able to afford to slow down. And I say this with awareness na hindi ganito para sa lahat, ha? Pero I'm saying this also, maski mahirap para sa mga iba, I would recommend still trying to do it. Slow down and try to figure out kung bakit ka, why we are the way we are. Parang self-awareness ba? I'm in Cebu. That's why I'm saying ba. Because, you know, I'm here, we're spending New Year's here in the family. So yun, when I slowed down 2 years ago, ayoko kasing mapunta sa lugar na hindi ko gusto. Kasi hindi ko inaasikaso yung mga nangyayari sa akin dito. Minsan kasi, if you don't know what's going on here, madadala ka na lang madadala ng mga issue, mga demonyo natin dito. Lahat, we all have our demons. Kung hindi mo titignan, kung hindi mo iintindihin, I would say, minsan takbo lang tayo ng takbo, like forward, but we don't look inward to reflect because you're running forward or in circles because you're not looking at what's happening with you inward. So slowing down to take time to reflect, to figure yourself out. Ayoko kasing mapunta sa lugar na hindi ko gusto eventually. And I think this is something people realize when they're a little bit older. I'm 38 now. But if you realize it sooner, at least makakapunta ka sa lugar na pag nandiyan ka na, talagang hindi ka, kung nasan ka gusto mo. Like, gusto mo kung nasan ka. Like, you're good where you are. You have made the decision to, okay, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be. Yung mahirap kasi pag hindi ganun, if your issues conquer you, baka one day hindi, wala ka dun. You're not where you wanna be because your issues take over you. So taking time to understand yourself is the biggest lesson. And that is a 2-year lesson. And I'm feeling the fruits of that lesson now. So much happier. Second one is, you cannot give what you do not have. Kung hindi mo mahal yung sarili mo, hindi mo talaga may bibigay sa iba. At hindi lang yun, hindi mo mabibigay sa iba ng maayos. At hindi mo din matatanggap sa iba. I realize if you don't feel you're worthy of love, you will have a hard time accepting love. So, understanding kung ganun ka and you have reasons that made you feel that way, take time to sort it out and heal. Mahirap. Lalo dito sa Pilipinas, mental health and like emotional well-being, hindi yan common pa na usap-usapan. We're starting to have those conversations. But I think it's important to keep having those conversations with each other and with ourselves. You cannot give what you do not have. It's hard to love others and accept love from others if we do not love or believe we are worthy of love ourselves. Taking the time to understand why you are that way and to slowly shift to believe that you truly are worthy and you do love yourself and you establish a good relationship with yourself. Everyone deserves to have a loving relationship with ourselves. And I truly wish that for anyone who might want that, or anyone who might be struggling with themselves. We all deserve to love ourselves. And my final lesson is, you have to mourn, you have to feel the pain, you have to allow yourself to feel that heartbreak and hurt pag may nawala sa'yo na importante sa'yo. For example, if, let's say, may best friend ka na since bata kayo, best friend kayo, tas may nangyari, may nalaman ka na parang, nagbago lahat at hindi na kayo magkaibigan. Pag sinabi mo sa sarili mo, hindi naman importante yun sa akin. Hindi naman yun. No? Parang minanhid mo yung sarili mo. Dito kasi Pilipinas, di ba, ayaw nilang malambot. Being emotional or being sensitive means malambot ka. I would love for people to understand that the strongest people in the world are soft and kind-hearted and gentle and are open. Bukas sila, hindi sila manhid, hindi sila takot sa emosyon nila, hindi sila matakot masakatan, hindi sila takot magalit, at hindi sila takot to get heartbroken. They feel everything. And I think sa atin, lalo yung mga lalaki, diba? Takot tayong maramdaman lahat ng mga emosyon natin na dapat natin maramdaman kasi lalaki tayo eh. I truly hope that changes. Because I believe the strongest people, men or women, feel and are not afraid of their emotions. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko, kung minamanhid mo yung sarili mo sa mga bagay na nawala sa'yo na importante sa'yo, may that be a friendship, my wife, may that be a friendship, may that be an important person. Pag sinasabi mo sarili mo na, hindi importante yan, minanhid mo yung sarili mo, nagsinungaling ka sa sarili mo. 20 years ko ng kaibigan yan, or something like that. Or let's say, girlfriend mo, diba? Something with the family, anything like that. Pag sinasabi mo sa sarili mo na hindi ako iyak, hindi ko mararamdaman yung sakit. Hindi. Sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, subconsciously, na hindi importante ang mga bagay na yun. Kailangan mong maramdaman ng sakit at kailangan mong umiyak. And you have to feel the heartbreak of losing things that are important to you. Hi, sweetheart. Daddy just doing a video. Okay. Because if you allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to feel the heartbreak, then you establish na importante yan. Imagine mo, let's say, magulang mo nawala na sa, let's say, for example, knock on wood, you lost your parents. Sinabi mo, hindi naman importante yung daddy ko sa akin. Minanhid mo yung sarili mo dahil sobrang sakit. Wait lang, baby, ha? I'm just doing a video, ha? Minanhid mo yung sarili mo dahil sobrang sakit. Sinasabi mo na hindi importante yung papa mo or yung mama mo sa'yo. So, kung nawala sila at ayaw mong maramdaman yung sakit, ayaw mong maramdaman yung heartbreak, love and grief, love and pain, pagmamahal, pain, pag nasaktan, they come hand in hand. Hindi pwedeng nandyan yung isa na wala yung isa. They both work hand in hand together. Magkapatid mga yan, they are connected. Kasi kung may nawala sa'yo na minamahal mo na importante sa'yo, hindi ka umiyak. Hindi mo binigyan ng tamang, you didn't honor that relationship by being heartbroken. And in whatever way you lost it, may it be for a fight, may it be for just losing them, may it be drifting away, you're telling yourself na hindi importante yun. And anong mangyayari sa'yo? You will start to affect all your current relationships na ganun. Sinasabi mo na hindi importante yung mga kaibigan mo, yung pagkakaibigan mo dahil nawalan ka ng kaibigan na importante, maapektuhan ng mga kaibigan mo na nandyan pa sa tabi mo. Hindi mo sinasabi na hindi importante yung pamilya. Dahil let's say, ikaw ng daddy mo, ikaw ng mama mo, ikaw ng kapatid mo, may nangyari, tapos sinasabi, hindi, wala, minanhid mo yung sarili mo, maapektuhan ang ibang relasyon ng mga pamilya mo na nandyan pa sa tabi mo. So I'd say, learn to feel the pain, heartbreak, let the tears flow for the things that you love. If you lose them, or if it drifts away from you, or if you lose something important, mourn for it, cry for it, shed tears for it, because it's important. On that note, Happy New Year sa inyong lahat. 2024 has been an amazing, hard, long, but absolutely worth it journey for me. My God, ang hirap. But I tell you now, it's so worth it. I wish you the same type of growth and the same type of courage to look into yourselves and feel the things you need to feel. Huwag kang mag-alala. Love, pain, lahat ng mga emosyon natin, huwag kang matakot. Huwag kang matakot na maging buo. Kung masaya lang, hindi yung lungkot, hindi yung heartbreak, hindi yung sakit, ayaw mong maramdaman, takot. Hindi ka magiging buo. Yung emosyon, kailangan lahat, hindi lang masaya, maging buo. And I wish all of you to be whole and to feel through your emotions. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.